I'm Bersercules, the Berserk Herc, and today I'll be talking about the 1978 Fantastic Four cartoon. For those of you who don't know, the Fantastic Four is a superhero group that is made up of Mr. Fantastic, a man whose body can stretch, the Invisible Girl, who can turn invisible, the Thing, who is a big strong rock man, and the Human Torch, who is a, robot. What the fuck? A robot? They replaced the Human Torch with a fucking robot? What the fuck? Why would they do that? Was it that hard to animate flames? Or did the makers of the show not think a man on fire was cool enough? If anything, they should have replaced Mr. Fantastic. He's a boring character, and he compensates with his name. Anyway, for this rendition of the team, the fourth member is Herbie, a robot. Yay. It's a new low in our society when a superhero can be replaced by a machine. So in this episode, they fight their ultimate foe, the evil and sinister Dr. Doom. Ooh, the final victory? Cool. This sounds ominous. I guess Doom will bring about his ultimate victory over the Fantastic Four. This sounds like it's going to be a killer episode. And obviously, since I'm building up to it, you know it's going to be dumb and anticlimactic. So here it is, the 1978 Fantastic Four episode, The Final Victory of Dr. Doom. The episode starts off as Dr. Doom decides to put into action his plan to defeat the Fantastic Four. First, he leaves his country of Latveria by getting into his rocket and blasting off. He then flies over the Atlantic Ocean to New York City and lands in Central Park, where he then gets out of his rocket and dons a jetpack and flies to the Latvian embassy. Once there, he walks through a room lined with servants and goes into his special room and projects a holographic image of himself into the Fantastic Four's base. Wow! Can Dr. Doom not do anything small? He could have booked a flight, took a cab, made a phone call. But no! He had to do all this? Holy Bible, man! What did he do to wash his hair? Fly to a mountain stream and dip his head in? And if he wants to buy a carton of eggs, does he test each egg first? Or if he watches a stupid TV show, does he have to then sit down and make a funny review of it? What the fuck? The projection of Doom then talks to the Fantastic Four.
This time, I have planned your total defeat.
So you didn't have a plan to defeat them the other times you fought them? Were you just winging it? What the fuck? How do you get to be ruler of a country? So they chat with each other for a while, and then Doom tells them that he plans to take over the USA.
Well, my helpless friends, you soon shall see what Dr. Doom will dare.
I wonder who writes that cornball dialogue, Count Dracula?
No, Stan Lee, the same guy who writes your cornball dialogue. So deciding not to wait around for Doom's attack, they decide to go outside and search for Doom as they all run through their Flintstone-esque long apartment and into their, super fast elevator. Getting to the bottom of the building, they rush out the front door and scour the streets for Doom. Yeah, don't use your flying machine to scour the city. Walk. Remember, all you wannabe superheroes, the best vantage point is ground view. So, scouring the city, Herbie hears what he thinks are secret signals that turn out to be a fast-talking radio host, and the Invisible Girl sees two guys in an alleyway with a weird-looking gun. Stealing the gun from them, she then confronts the two men.
All right, talk. Where's Dr. Doom? What's he up to?
Lady, how would we know? We're just a couple of innocent businessmen.
Well, what about the gun?
Just pull the trigger and you'll see. It's just a toy. He was selling it to me from my toy company.
What the fuck? They're selling toys in an alleyway? What? This is fucking retarded. Why the hell are two businessmen in an alleyway buying and selling toys? Jeepers, talk about being anticlimactic. Are they trying to get us used to disappointment for the end of the episode? And why did she assume just because they might have been gunmen that they worked for Doom? Did the Fantastic Four attribute all evildoers to work as a Dr. Doom, in the same way religious people equate all evildoers with Satan? And now back to their apartment, as Mr. Fantastic tells them that their lack of success is because they're too tense and on edge, and they should all take a break and do relaxing things. Yeah, Dr. Doom's not that much of a threat. He only wants to defeat you and take over the USA. So yeah, go do other stuff. So they go outside, but are stopped by a huge crowd of their fans waiting for them, who weren't there the first time they exited the building. This causes them to use the service elevator, operated by a bearded man who they've never seen before, who says that he is their biggest fan and asks to shake their hands. Gee, this isn't obviously Dr. Doom. And as he shakes their hands, he puts little red dots on them. And they don't notice. What the fuck? How do you not notice a red dot on your hand? What are they, fucking stupid? So anyway, the Fantastic Four leaves the elevator, and Doom takes off his costume. What if the Fantastic Four come back? Shouldn't you keep the costume on until you're somewhere else? Anyway, Doom then heads back to his base to put the second part of his plan into action, which involves balloons. What the fuck? So far the final victory of Dr. Doom just seems goofy. So these balloons are going to help him take over the USA? Huh. I thought balloons were banned as a form of weapons by the Geneva Convention.
Now to release my little Doom balloons. One for each of my enemies.
The Fantastic Four has 4 members. You just released 5 balloons. Can you not count the 4? Dr. Doom, super genius.
They'll be attracted by the hidden discs I planted on their wrists. My Doom balloons will follow them, and none can guess the reason why.
So I'll tell you. The balloons are going to follow the Fantastic Four and scan their heart rates and molecular structure so that Doom's computer can sense whenever they come close to his base. That's it. That's all they do. They're an early warning system for his base. The final victory of Dr. Doom! So now the balloons head over to their intended targets. Gosh, this is stupid. This isn't going to get stupider, is it? It is? Oh, shit. So we then head over to the Fantastic Four's base as Herbie is approached by one of the balloons.
I don't understand. How did that silly balloon get in here? Even though robots have no nerves, it's making me a nervous wreck. I can't concentrate on my work, and I'm starting to make mistakes. And robots aren't supposed to make mistakes.
What the fuck? What's going on? How the fuck is that balloon making him act that way? No, seriously, how the fuck is a balloon baffling that robot? What the fuck? The balloon's not actually doing anything to Herbie. This is fucking stupid. Jeepers. This is why you don't replace real heroes with robots. And now over to the Thing as he is confronted by a balloon. See, this is how a real hero reacts to a balloon.
This is a very upsetting experience.
Did the Thing just get bested by a balloon? What the fuck? Jeepers, this is pathetic. Our heroes are being bested by fucking balloons? How the fuck does a balloon best you like that? I'm glad the Human Torch isn't here to see this shit. This is fucking sad. The Thing was just knocked down by a fucking balloon. And now we head over to the Invisible Girl, who is of course in a beauty salon.
What is it?
What the fuck? It's just a fucking balloon, you stupid shits! What the fuck is going on? Why the hell are people reacting this way to seeing a balloon? What the fuck is wrong with you? Ah, balloon! Ah!
What is it?
Gee, I'd like to see these New York girls during the Thanksgiving Day parade. And now on to Mr. Fantastic, as he gets ready to receive an award.
I take great pleasure in awarding you our scientific prize of the year.
Wait, what's that?
The balloon must belong to Richards.
Look how it's floating above his head.
It's disgraceful, shameful. He's turning it into a circus.
Richards is laughing at us. Don't give him the award.
What the fuck? This doesn't even make sense! Why are they thinking he's using a balloon to brag? This show went from fucking stupid to what fucking stupid thinks is fucking stupid! What the fuck? This is beyond ridiculous! Fuck this show! Fuck you, Stan Lee! Fuck! Seriously, mass hysteria over balloons to the point that you think someone is being disrespectful and want to have an award taken away from them? This seems like it would be too stupid to be a parody of superheroes, let alone an actual superhero story.
I've got to get the balloon. But I can't. It's too slippery.
Mr. Fantastic, outwitted by a balloon. This is truly a victory for Dr. Doom. Oh, bow at the might of the final victory of Dr. Doom. And now back to the Fantastic Four's base as they talk over their day and their defeat at the hands of balloons. God, our heroes are pathetic. Doom then appears to the group and asks them to surrender, but they reject the proposal. Dudes, are you sure you want to do that? He did just kick your ass with balloons. You don't know what else he might have. He might be able to fill your whole apartment with balloons. So Doom, unable to affect them, even a fraction of what the balloons did, leaves them, and the Fantastic Four goes about figuring out the mystery of the balloons. Which is all that stuff I already told you guys about. And Doom goes off to the Pentagon to threaten a bunch of high-ranking officers.
A caped figure appearing from out of nowhere.
Yeah, thanks for narrating that, dude. I am narrating what is happening.
It's the demoniacal Dr. Doom.
Hey, I got a red thing on my hand. Doom then makes his threats to the men, but the high-ranking officers refuse to accept them, and Dr. Doom then disappears. And 24 hours later, he uses his electronic nullifier to stop all the power in the USA, which makes nothing electrical work. How'd the balloons do all that? Anyway, we then head over to the Fantastic Four's base, and hey, Herbie's still working. Damn it! So the Fantastic Four look to where Doom's base could be, and how does that machine still work? I thought all power was nullified. They're not even trying to be coherent at this point, are they?
That's it. That cloud just above us. It doesn't belong there.
What cloud? Anyway, they find Doom's base, and when the thing suggests they go clobber his butt, Mr. Fantastic tells him that the balloons have made it so Dr. Doom will know that they are coming. So, you can still do a head-on attack, Mr. Dumbass. Anyway, they change Herbie's inside so that they are different and won't set off the alarms, and he goes to turn off Doom's alarms, and the rest of the Fantastic Four follows him into Doom's base. So, Doom's ultimate plan was just an early warning system for his base. Why couldn't he have hid better, or not alerted the Fantastic Four in the first place? And then Dr. Doom spots them coming. So he still has a security system? Has this whole episode just been one big waste of time? So to make a long cartoon short, they end up in Doom's inner area, and they get ready for the final showdown. It's at this point that Mr. Fantastic makes a challenge to Dr. Doom.
Anyone can fight with normal weapons, but I challenge you to a greater battle. The greatest battle of all.
What do you mean?
I challenge you to a battle of wits. A battle where the smartest one will win, and the other one loses forever.
Why is the thing smaller than Richard's? Is the thing a midget on Reed's lap? What the fuck? So Richards and Doom then battle each other's intellects through the machine, and in the end Doom wins, and lets the Fantastic Four go, gives back power to the USA, and then fucks off and goes home? What the fuck? So that's Doom's final victory? He proves himself smarter than Reed, and then gives up his show of power and fucks off? Was it all just an elaborate plan to impress the Fantastic Four? This is stupid! At least it's consistent with the rest of the show. Oh, and then we find out Reed's machine was a fake, designed to make Dr. Doom think he had beaten him. Gee, this show is just one letdown after another. And with Doom victorious, does that mean they can't use him as a villain anymore? So that's it. It's now the end.
Hang in there, Ben. We'll make it. Grab hold, Ben. You too, Herbie. We made it.
What the fuck? It's just a balloon, you stupid shits! What the fuck is going on? Why the hell are you reacting to seeing a balloon this way? What the fuck is wrong with you? Ah, balloon! Ah!